Hi, how are you? It's Ching, and we're going to advance into spiral breathing. That's the first movement that I have developed called a contemporary Qigong. Spiral breath. So as we know, everything when it gets to advance is spiral from the wave, right? So it's beautiful. You see everything. It's August already, 2021, and the end of August almost, right? And so you can see, I'm in New England, so the leaves gonna start turning color and come down. They don't go poof, right? They go because of light. And if you have weights, of course, straight. So we have different type of movement and energy. I love to capture that spiral. Last week we finished how to use the reverse abdominal breathing to move the spine. So that's the most important. So I'm just going to recap a little bit. So your spine, right? Central nervous system connect with your brain, how you're thinking, the executive function, executive balls, right? So we call this is the Tai Chi, okay? So now your cervical, your neck has 7 vertebrae, right? Remember? Thoracic, where the rib cage is, has 12. The lumbar has 5. So quickly remember it's what? 7 o'clock breakfast, 12 o'clock lunch, 5 o'clock dinner. Okay, that's easy way. But sometimes we do intermittent fasting, things change a little bit, and which is fine. That will just help you to remember a little better. So you add all those numbers together, 3, 12, and 5, 24. So you have 24 articulate vertebrae. It's help you to wave, to move, right? Fly fishing, you can see that. So it's so beautiful. Dancers moving and not so extreme, right? Extreme is only for the young, and gradually, right, we want to think about how can I move my body still beautifully so become more functional and feel better without injuries, not wearing off. Okay, so how to move that 24 articulate vertebrae. You can do this movement today standing, or sitting. Standing usually is a horse stance. So I'm going to open my leg a little wider than my shoulder. I bend my knee a little bit. Okay, so feel like I'm riding on the horse, right? So I'm sitting nice and tall, engage your abdominal, so pelvis upright, sits bones to the floor. So I'm not talking, so what happened? You still have that 5 checkpoint. Remember standing, first the posture, good posture is 5 checkpoint. If I open my leg, I still have the 5 checkpoint, nothing, right? Nothing went away. It's still here. Now if I bend my knee, still 5 checkpoint. Do you understand? So because we always connect, keep that energy going. Okay, so you don't lose it. So most important thing, right? When you bend your knee, you have a beautiful torso neutral pelvis, neutral rib cage, neutral arm, neutral head. Okay, the leg bend a little bit, but it should not throw you off. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my right hand represent my diaphragm moving down and up. My left hand is pelvic floor, also moving up and down. Okay, diaphragm moving down during the inhale to draw all the air into your lungs. Okay, at the same time, it massages your kidney and your stomach, your liver, your spleen, so it goes down to massaging them, right? And on top, you massage the heart. So all those details make you feel so good. So, oh my God, I do one thing, I get benefit so much more. If you put your mind there, you get even more. If you don't know, you still get some, but when your mind's there, it's deeper benefit. Okay, so your pelvic floor gonna come out on the inhale. So they're both meeting together. So really squeeze the internal organ, that not choking them, right? And then you're gonna let go right away. So your internal organs getting nice little massage. Plus, when you do that with the reverse abdominal breathing, don't know what I'm talking about, watch the whole thing first. If this is your first time, watch the whole video, then the end screen, study on the end screen and come back, okay? So the video is always gonna be there. You can save it and study it over and over and over. Plus, it's what? It's a picture, you can see better, okay? It's easier. He said I'm writing everything for you. Okay, so ready? Inhale, Diaphragm goes down, lift the pelvic floor. I'm opening, pull your tummy in. I'm opening the lumbar. So if I pull my one hand in the front, below the navel, below my belly button, you can see my pelvis is moving. I pull my shirt in a little bit, you can see better. And release. Again, inhale. You can see I create a nice little C curve, right? And exhale, I'm going to send the energy down to my leg and I create the extension. So you create what happened, put it together smoothly. We call it undulation. Okay, I'm going to hold my shirt down so you can see a little better. Inhale, pelvic floor, tummy in. So that's the skeletal muscle moving my structure. Okay, the internal is your diaphragm. Inside pelvic floor does massaging and tummy goes in, also massage. So you have a four side. It's like a cylinder, right? Four side, massaging internal organ and release. Okay, so I'm going to do one more time so you see the whole structure, external and internal. So ready? Inhale. Okay, I need to contract my abdominal. So, right, so this is the lower arrow goes up, internal obliques, and 4 and 5 are your rectus abdominis, upper arrow softly. So you create a C curve. Exhale, root all the way down, spiral down. You open the front, so you strengthen the back a little bit. One more time. Inhale, lower arrow, upper arrow, open the back. Exhale, you root it down into a beautiful, beautiful free extension. Okay, so that rooting are so important, right? If you plant a tree or you want to have vegetable garden or fruit tree garden, what do? You maintain the soil first, right? Make sure there's a nutrient for the tree, the root, right? The root we don't see. Some of the trees, the roots is, air roots, all that stuff. It's amazing. They also collect, right? And the carbon dioxide, and they give it out oxygen. See how amazing the world for us? So here we go. We don't see the root, but we have to feel the energy goes down because we also need to root it on this earth. We're living on the earth. I don't know. Some people like to be flow all the time. That's okay too. But rooting is so much better. So anyway, then I can grow, right? If I root, I have energy goes up. That's your spine. So that's all the detail. I'm going to put it all together. There are 2 movements. There's more than 2 movements, but I'm only going to show you the first 2 movements, which is the basic one learned. And next week, the spiral breath, second part, I'm going to show you how to use the spiral, create more movement to complete the whole spiral breath. Use that breath to create movement, okay? So this is the contemporary Qigong that I have developed. It's all in my book. Will hopefully come out soon, and your QR code, you can watch the video, link into the video. But right now, just give you a little taste right now. My right hand is what? Diaphragm. Left hand, so I'm going to do this first, okay? So you already know how to move the spine. Inhale, pelvic floor, tummy, diaphragm down, pelvis going up, open the lower back, call it movement, and return. And the inhale again, pelvic floor, tummy. Feel the lower back open, you C curve. And release. We're going to do that 4 times here. Again, inhale. When your energy goes up, there's a down. Okay, that's all. That's the yin yang symbol, the theory in the yin yang symbol. Last one, inhale. Pelvic floor, right, comes up. Pelvis scooping up a little bit. So you have to root it down. Exhale, I want to free up my spine, so I root it even more. Remember, you have to root so you can grow. Very nice. Now inhale, I'm going to switch my hand. Exhale. So my left hand is represent the diaphragm now. Inhale comes together. And exhale. So we're going to create a wave first. Inhale, finding the rooting. Finding the beautiful undulation movement of your spine. Inhale, you root. Exhale, you deepening the rooting, extend. Inhale again, you root. Exhale, deepening the rooting to free up the spine. Do one last time. Inhale, tummy in, right? And open the movement. Movement is between L2 and 3. That's called the gate of the life. Exhale, gate of life, close. pain, right? So are you ready? I'm going to switching up and down. So you're going to get a little rotation, see? So I'm rolling, so it looks like I'm rolling a ball right here. So if I'm left hand goes down to the lower, right hand come up. Right hand switch places with the left hand, and left hand switch places with right hand. Okay, let's see how you do it beautifully instead of go, right? That's mindless. Right, here we go. We want the mind involved. Ready? Inhale. So I'm using my right leg, push. Now coming up, spirals my external big, rotate my thoracic spine. So, and release out. Left side. My left leg talk to left external obliques, and that talk to all the deep rotated muscle on my spine, and release. Again, inhale, spiral. And exhale, root it down so you extend the spine. Left leg pushing you to rotate to the right. And exhale, expand. Inhale, push from the right side. Don't drop this knee, okay? So arch is always lifted. Inhale again, push, keep the arch up. And release. I'm sorry. And release. Again, right side, inhale. Exhale. The left hand, inhale. And exhale. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see a little better. Okay, so right here, the inhale, exhale. Inhale, bring your hands together as you dive in pelvic floor. Exhale, you expand, release the spine. Inhale, push from the right side. Exhale, release out. Inhale, left side, rotate to the right side and release. One last time. Inhale. Inhale and exhale. Now come together. Okay, bring your leg together. So from here, I'll show you how to finish. Okay, so you come together, you go, both palm down, you bring in and open, back into the standing tall. Okay, so looks easy. Everything looks easy when you're watching the concert pianist play, right? Oh my God, it's hard, but he makes look easy. And when people can make a croissant, I love to use croissant, for example, tastes so good, but it's not easy to make. And so if you're curious, you always wanted to learn how and study and learn because it makes you feel so much younger. So that's the spiral breath, the first two movements. So you start learning, you learn the undulation, the waves, spine first, right? Then you add a spiral to it. So everything's beautiful, beautifully moving this way too. You can do this way, you can do this way, okay? So endless. Very beautiful movement. Okay, take good care. I'll see you next week. I will show you the part 2. Spiral and even more. Okay, take good care. Thank you for joining me and have a good week.